أعوذ بكلمات الله تامت من شر ما خلق. Thank you so much for coming back. Werewere Nkwan or Musk Melon soup is what we are making today. Werewere soup is very healthy and it's one of the celebrative soup in Ghana. It has a distinctive flavor to it, and in the first glance you might think it's peanut butter soup. I use chicken as my protein source. You can use beef or any protein of your choice. I have some mixed herbs and spice, my melon seeds. I've got some garlic and ginger. Then I've got the rest of the vegetables, which is 2 peppers, 1.5 of habanero, green bell peppers, like all the colors of the peppers, some onion and halopeno pepper. I'm gonna use part of these aromatics to steam my chicken, but before then I'm gonna go ahead to roast the chicken for a little bit before I will start with the cooking process. So with this one, you can use oven to achieve the same purpose, or you can even use your stove top to achieve the same purpose. If you are using crock pot, you can just put a mesh on top of the crock pot and voila, there you have it. For the chicken, I use hard chicken, and with the marinades and aromatics, I use the ginger, garlic, half of the white onion. And with the herbs, I use rosamary, aniseed, some coriander seeds. Then I use calabash, nutmeg, and some clove. Then with the peppers, I use half of the habanero, then 1 halopeno, then some of the green bell pepper. Added some water and I blend until it was smooth. After that, I went ahead to fry my melon seeds, which is the star of the show. You have to fry it, not to burn it, like just a little bit. When it starts to turn golden brown, that's when you know it's done. Growing up, my mom normally used to add some peanut butter into it, and as I mentioned earlier, it's a celebrative soup. So in my culture, they normally cook it when you deliver a baby. This soup has a lot of health benefits. It has some essential nutrients like folic, which is very essential during and after pregnancy. It helps with hydration and it helps with weight loss. So growing up, I didn't understand why they normally cook this, especially when someone delivered a baby. Then they will add some bitter leaf to it. I'm like, why? I do not want this soup. But for what I've known now, I tend to appreciate this soup very well. Over here, the chicken was ready, so I went ahead to add everything into my pan. Then I added the blended up aromatics. I added some shrimp cube. I will be adding some all-purpose seasoning. Then I will add some chopped up onion. I will be adding some smoked paprika and some salt to taste, and I'll make sure I mix everything to combine. And as usual, if you've been watching my videos now, you know we don't add water initially when steaming a meat. So we did that here. I didn't add any water to it. I just steam it in its own juices, and this smells so good. And then added the salt, and I'm gonna cover it to cook. Back to our melon seed. I'm gonna go ahead to wash it very well and pick up all the unnecessary things that we do not need in this seed. Then I will go ahead to add some water to cook it. Then came back to check up on our chicken. It was looking very good. I went ahead to add some water to it, and I added the rest of the vegetables. While that was cooking, I went ahead to strain my mixture. So with this one, after straining everything, you have to let it sit for like 10 minutes so that you get all the sediment in it. It is high in fiber, so you have to make sure you strain it very well so that you don't get a lot of it in the soup. That is why it is very important to just let it sit for a little bit before you go ahead to strain it. Over here, the vegetables are all cooked, and it is time for me to add my mixture to it. But before then, I'll go ahead to pick all the vegetables out and blend it. Then I'll go ahead to add the mixture to it. When adding the mixture, you have to be careful. As I mentioned earlier, you can see the sediment down there. I use some cheesecloth to strain it as well. But normally, if you don't have like a very small sieve, you're gonna get a lot of chaff in it. So setting it aside for a little bit helps with that. Then I let it do its thing. It's been cooking for like 10 minutes now. I came to check up on it, and then I added the blended up vegetables, and now we will let it cook until it reduces in size and it will be ready. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. To my return viewers and subscribers, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. For the 1,000 subscribers, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to your girl and put the notification bell on so that you get notified anytime I upload a video. I normally upload 2 times in a week. I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So just expect my video. I paired this soup with some fufu, which I have a fufu recipe that it's very easy, stress-free, that I'm gonna link up here. I have other Ghanaian soup recipes that I'm gonna leave it down below, and don't worry, I'm gonna leave all the ingredients down below and the measurement. Just leave me a comment, and yeah. The soup was ready, and I was just fixing my fufu for a zibana. Okay, and look at the soup. This was so flavorful and so delicious. I had my mom whilst I was eating this food. But until my next one, stay safe and be blessed. Don't forget to give me a like if this video was helpful, and bye.